was the first day of class. I got stuck on a word I read and everybody laughed. I was kind of taken aback. As I sat there in 12th grade economy, my stomach dropped and I thought, what the hell is wrong with me? How can I do that? Matt, this is your first impression and you're already starting off bad. And now when they see you, they'll all think you were uncool. Last time this happened to me was intermediate school. And it stayed on my mind for the next couple of weeks. I had to hold back tears sometimes. Look, this has always been the way that I speak, but that's not often the way that people would treat me. So I retreat to the backseat there hearing echoes of the laughing, practicing fake smiling, trying to hide the fact that on the inside I am dying. Meanwhile, from across the room, my friend Jazsmin just looks around and says, how can y'all be so rude? I just tell her to stop. No, it's cool. Because if these ignorant pricks haven't figured out by high school what common decency is, then really they're the fools. And that's when it all made sense. All the gears clicked and the pieces of the puzzle fit. See, all I ever wanted was to be accepted. But due to this impediment, I was constantly rejected. Their taunting me infected my brain into thinking that I had to be corrected for being me. Thus leaving me an empty seat of who I used to be. Truthfully, I'm used to seeing people hide a smile when I take a while to get at what I'm trying to say. And at the end of the day, that's somewhat okay. Maybe they just don't know how to behave in that particular situation. Look, all it takes is patience. But don't hand me your pity cards because I'll just rip them. See, you missed the part where I'm not a victim. And even though until recently I always played on the defensive, I became attentive of my real self, which is listen while I list them. Director, writer, actor, rapper, those are the 4 things that I have mastered. So let that be the dagger on the side of the bastard who tries to front as the attacker and deck me with their laughter. Do you know who I am? I'm the fucking Mad Hatter. I'm a lyrical stabber with a spray of brain matter with the way my words captured before and after of the rapture, not to mention that my hair looks dapper. So take all your superficial bullshit and flush it down the crapper. Because nobody should have to apologize for who they are. You choose who you'll be in this world. Hell, I chose to be a star. And I'm not bragging, but I think I made it pretty far. But also, your best friends have to get where you are. And mine never used my stutter as a way to define me. As far as I know, they never talk shit about it behind me. But now, all jokes aside, I'm thankful for that. Because you guys liked me for me, and I'm grateful for that. Dimitri, I love you, brother. You've always had my back. And I've always had yours. Hell, that's what fucking best friends are for. Wait. Ew. But nah, your support has always been the truest. Remember when you, me, Juan, and Louis were just kicking in the hallway and y'all were listening to this story? I opened up to y'all, and when y'all got pissed that they laughed, that assured me that I would always be there for me. And I won't hide that I had to step aside and wipe some tears from my eyes because I realized that y'all weren't just being polite. I never admitted this before, but I always thought that when people talked to me, it was a chore that they had to endure. I was sure that... Anyway, I went home that day and I prayed to God, and this may sound kind of odd, but I just thanked Him for anybody who ever took the time to talk to me. And chose not to see my faults, but a deeper part of me. So I dedicate this to all of you. Because man, we all got something that we're going through. And we all got our insecurities, and it's easy to have the tendency to allow them to win. But if anything, you can depend on me, your friend. And maybe you can make it to the end. Amen. Oh, and also, so y'all know that I didn't trip up or make any mistakes, I decided to do this all in one take. So,